Good day, sir. My name is Eileen S. Silas, Bachelor of Science in Accounting Information System. So, in this video, I am going to discuss how I solve the problem given using the regression model. So, particularly in this activity, I am going to determine the significance level of the given problem. So in problem 1, we are going to determine the significance level of the data the same in activity 5. This refers to the demand for bass drum and Green Shades TV appearances. So as you can see here, see here the summary output or the final answer of the analysis. So how did I get this analysis result? So the first thing that I did was I go to the data tab and then I click the data analysis. After clicking the analysis, the different analysis tools which will show up. And since we are going to test to get the significance level using the regression model, we should choose the regression and then click OK. After you click the OK, this image will show up. In this part, we are going to input the Y range, which refers to the Green Shades TV appearances. And in this part, we are going to input the X range, which refers to the demand for bass drum. And then to show up some labels of the data, we should click the labels and the output range. This is where your result will be input. So after all this process, we are going to click the OK. After performing the analysis, this will be the result. As you can see here, it shows the summary output of the analysis. It shows here the multiple R, R squares, adjusted R squares, standard error, and the number of observations. It also showed here the ANOVA, which composed of the regression and residual, the degrees of freedom, and etc. It also shows here the intercept, coefficient, standard error, etc., and X variable 1. Since the objective of the activity is to determine the significance level, we should make a decision based on the significance level of the problem to determine its relationship. In the result, the significance level is 0.07, or the p-value is 0.007. And as you can see here, the f-value is larger than the significance level or the p-value. This indicates that it is extremely unlikely that this could have occurred by chance. Therefore, the null hypothesis is not rejected, since the observed significance level or p-value is greater than the level of significance alpha, which is 0.01 or 0.05. And this concluded that there is no statistically significant difference. In the second problem, we are going to test the significance level of the student first test grade and final average. So in order to test it, we need to perform the same process on what we have done on the previous problem. So again, we shall go to the Data tab and select the Data Analysis, choose Regression, and input the data. And this will show you the result of the analysis. Since the observed significance value, or the p-value here, is 0.002, this shows that it is lesser than the significance alpha. Thus, the null hypothesis is rejected. And in conclusion, there is statistically significant difference of the variables. So that is how I come up with my answers. And my new learnings would be that I was able to know how to determine significant relationship in linear regression model, and I was able to know and use the spreadsheet application in calculating linear regression significance parameters.